mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends.
So you gotta talk like you don't lean?
Look like I'ma die like that.
Like that.
That's the lean talk.
What up, though?
I'm ready for another close-up, Mr. DeVille. Welcome to Wordplay Podcast, episode 35.
Yes, sir.
I am your host, Drake Parker, and as always, by my side, Big J.
What up?
What's Gucci, bro? How was your week, man?
Good, nigga. It's my last week off, you know what I'm saying? Going back into the trap. Get my shit ready before the bachelor party and shit, October 6th, you know what I'm saying?
Bachelor party, October 6th.
Birthday, October 6th, too, so, you know, come fuck with a nigga.
All right. Now, let's get right to the shits.
Yeah. We got a great show.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. If this is your first episode, this is episode 35. That means you got 34 of the motherfuckers to catch up with us. Now, like, subscribe, and share. Please don't be a hater. I mean, a hater. Did I say hater or hater?
It don't matter. You cleaned it up. So
you cleaned it up. Okay, cool. Hater. We gonna fuck some words up, but we know what the fuck we talking about, and you know what the fuck we talking about. Don't be playing.
Straight up. Don't act like that.
All right, now. The fucking weather done heated up on us.
Yeah.
In Detroit. It was cold as shit last week. Now it's back summertime. So I got my shorts on, and if my knees is ashy, I don't want to see you bitches in my comments talking about my motherfucking knees. Don't worry about it. Your mama like it.
For real, nigga.
Now let's get to the shits. The mayonnaise mayhem continues.
You stupid.
I mean,
the hashtag, it writes itself, so it's good. We ain't even tripping.
Mayonnaise mayhem continues. Eminem did an interview this week with Sway. Of course, it was gonna be Sway. That's his homie.
Yeah.
Shouts out to everybody at Shade 45. I did not watch the interview at all. No, listen. Hear me out. Mentally, I was not prepared to listen to Eminem.
Okay.
At all.
Yeah.
I think his album and those diss records was enough for me. Mm-hmm. I told you I'm not checking for this man at all.
Yeah.
So certain people, I know I'm, I guess we some sort of journalist, so I might need to indulge in that type of shit.
For real, because I told you I don't really check for Eminem like that either, though.
I gotta get out of my bag, though. Like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's just me, you know.
At least you recognize that shit, though.
Yeah. I just, certain niggas I just don't want to hear. You know what I mean? And then I felt like, just before, we get into the interview, I felt like him doing an interview with Sway,
it was gonna be on his terms.
Exactly. And I think that's what one of the main reasons I didn't click it. Just because I'm like, bro, this nigga, like, out of all the people that could have did an interview, including us, he picked Sway, somebody that he employs.
Yeah. So, he probably got a liner of what all the questions was beforehand. Right.
I mean, but I'm finna ask you. You know what I mean? Like, how did this interview go? Like, was it
was it informational?
Yeah, was it informational? Was he taking the Band-Aid off the wounds? That type of shit, like.
Nah, he was just basically explaining his beef with everybody that he said something about.
And he went down a list like...
Yeah, he said Joe Budden. He said he felt like for Joe to go at him the way he did.
Right.
He said, like, not only you signed to me, and by diminishing anything that I do is basically, like, directly hitting yourself.
Facts.
Because
wait.
Because he's saying, like, I'm the head of the snake.
Right.
So you cut me off, nigga. This shit ain't gonna work. Like, you thought a Slaughterhouse album ain't come out before, nigga. If I'm off, then it really ain't coming out.
Why wouldn't it, though?
Because it's his label.
Because pretty much I feel away, so your album not coming out. Not that you don't have a fan base.
Or he's saying that you're
not selling units.
Or he can say, he's saying basically you stopping people from listening to me, which means my shit ain't gonna do good, which means our label ain't gonna be in good standings just because we spend money and all of this shit. So basically you kind of fucked up our promo.
Right. So, and this is what I want to say to people. I'm glad you said that. I don't think when a person like Joe Budden or a Dre and Big J or a Charlamagne give opinions about records stops people from listening to you. Yeah. I think it makes them want to hear it more because they want to see if our opinion is true. Now they might go in biased if they fuck with us like that.
And I think that's where he was hinting towards.
Not say that, but don't say like it's gonna stop people from listening to it. No, it's gonna make people want to listen to it more because first off, we're talking about it. So that means it's something you might want to take a listen.
It's worthy to talk about.
It's worthy enough to even have a discussion about. You're worthy enough to even having a discussion about.
Yeah.
So, you got to get out of that. Like, you got to get out of people critiquing your shit like it's art, my nigga. Like, what do you expect when you put it out there? For everybody to love it? If you think that, then you in the wrong game because it don't work like that.
I think with Joe is a little bit different because he said he was like him and Joe never was friends, but by him being assigned to a label, he thought it would be like
he was going cushy.
No, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't say he was like it ain't the fact that he didn't like it. It's how hard he went on it.
Right.
He said he could have said he didn't like it and it wasn't his shit and moved on. Right. But he said it was more of a spectacle, like.
Right. Well, I think it became a spectacle just because it was Joe Budden and he was signed to the label.
That's why.
That's what made it.
It wasn't really Joe that made it a spectacle. It was the media.
The media made it a spectacle. You feel what I'm saying? But realistically, like, I don't feel Eminem's opinion on that matter anyway is legit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's art. Regardless of the fact he chose his platform that gets 500,000 views every video to tell people about your album.
But Joe did say something that was interesting though. He was saying like, it ain't like I like directly like he said I danced around this shit.
Right.
I gave you the benefit of the doubt, and for somebody that's his honest opinion, that's his honest opinion.
Facts.
You can't really get mad at that. He was like, you get mad at me for trashing the album when you go on your album and say that album was trash.
Your own album.
So I understood that point from Joe, but as far as Eminem, like the shit he had, MGK, that shit maybe it kind of gave him a little bit more clarity.
Right.
As far as his daughter being underage and all that shit, so I can understand why he went at him. Yeah. He said he felt bad about the shit with Tyler, but he felt the same way because when this album came out, he was like, I've been cordial, and me and him hung around each other. I took him on tour with me, and then when my album came out, he talked shit about it. And he was like, I ain't never had no bad rapport with him. We always been cool, so it was kind of fucked me up. So he was like, he called him a faggot.
Right.
So
you speaking of reference to Eminem calling
Tyler Eminem called Tyler the Creator a faggot on the album. And then he said he felt bad because he used that word to hurt him, but he didn't realize in the moment because he was so mad that it was going to hurt everybody else.
Cut it out, man.
That's what I said too.
Eminem
man.
right. So in that moment, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know what your pen game record is as far as how fast you write a verse, but you know what you said when you said it. You feel what I'm saying?
Not only that, you recorded that shit and then you sat with it all this time.
You wrote it, recorded it, edited it,
and still put it on your album.
And then you still put it on the album. You know, like, your objective was to gain some type of attention because that's how you got the attention. Well, I ain't gonna say that's how you got the attention in the first place, but
that's what you know. That's what you normally do.
That's what you're known for.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, at the end of the day, I don't look at that word as demeaning. They do. That's cool.
Yeah, it's not for us to look at that word.
It's not for me to look at it.
We wouldn't feel no way.
Am I gonna use it like that? No, just because I don't want the motherfuckers coming after me.
Yeah.
Not now, but wait on it.
Still wait on it.
Let my platform get a little bigger, then you know what I'm saying? We can go ahead.
Toe to toe.
No, we ain't going toe to toe. Not at all. Not at all. We go seat for seat, nigga. We go skip to, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Back against the wall, nigga. Let me stop.
But what else did you take from the from Eminem's interview with Sway?
I didn't take shit from him for real. It's just like he explained what we already knew, and then
what we assumed.
Yeah, what we assumed, and then we knew it because he said it in the whole like presentation, kind of like why he was mad.
Right.
Because when he said MGK, he said something about Haley, so you can kind of put that together and all the other shit.
Right.
So I didn't like the fact that they drew the shit out. I think it was like 3 or 4 days. Yeah. It was like 4 different parts. So that shit was unnecessary.
Content is views.
They could have did half and half instead of doing 4s, nigga, because the shit wasn't that good to be
intriguing.
Yeah. I mean, it was intriguing only because the cliffhangers they left it on.
Did they talk about his drug abuse?
Nope.
Did they talk about why?
Did they talk about? They didn't get in there. It was all about this album.
See, that's why, like, if we interview you like on some real shit, and I mean, you can. I'm not saying be cautious. But realistically, like, you know, and we're fans. So, and I've never met Marshall. I've never met Jay. I've never met any of the guys that I look up to. Yeah. So, my first take as far as interviewing them, I want to know, wait, hold on. I know we're going to talk about the new shit. But I want to talk about some shit.
72 bricks.
Some shit that I want to know, like, and I don't want to know, personal shit. I just want to know, like, what was the feeling?
92 bricks. When I'm talking about 72.
Shit, that's still a lot of bricks.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of weight, my nigga. You still that guy.
Either way.
You still the Birdman. Now, but I mean, I just want to get into it a little bit. And as far as interviews go, I think those are the ones that make the best interviews, the ones that, answer questions from fan points of views.
That's why I like you said earlier, the fact that he did it with Sway, we knew he wasn't gonna get that because if he didn't want to talk about it, it wasn't gonna get
same shit. Jay Poole, but
yeah, with Elliot Wilson.
Yeah, it's always controlled.
Yeah.
Now before we get into the next part of the docket, speaking of shows, because we talked about this interview, did you watch State of the Culture?
Yeah, I watched it.
You sent it to me, right?
Yeah, I sent it to you, and then it was some other clips that came out later in the week.
What do you think about it? First
watch?
Yeah.
I thought it was dope, but I didn't think it was like nothing revolutionary or no shit that like changed the wheel. It was just it was a dope ass little look.
Yeah.
I just because I don't know, me personally, I like Jinx, and like I kind of follow his little shit on YouTube and how he like report shit, and then because he do a lot of sneaker culture shit too.
Yeah.
So I like his personality. I know Scotty Beam because I listened to her when she used to be on Ebro in the morning with them.
I didn't know that was the same chick. But go ahead.
Yeah, and Joe and Remy is Joe and Remy. So I thought it was a good dynamic. They did they got to work out a little bit of the kinks because they was over talking to each other, and you can see like the agitation on each other's faces from they disagreements was taking to heart.
Right.
They got to start being more of like media people instead of taking it like so personal.
But I think that's the recipe though. You feel what I'm saying? You got Jinx and Scotty Beam, who come from Scotty Beam comes from radio. Jinx comes from like Complex and
media writing,
the media, the real media dude.
Yeah.
And then Joe is kind of like
in between,
and then Rem is not. So it makes for a good recipe. And I think the whole over talking thing, it was cringe worthy parts. That I was like, oh shit, like that shit sound. But it might work for them in the long run.
Yeah.
Realistically.
This is our first watch.
Yeah, our first watch. I wasn't impressed because it wasn't culture changing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just another show.
I ain't gonna lie though, it was better produced than I thought it was gonna be. Like they set looked real nice. I didn't think it was gonna be that.
The sound is what the one thing I noticed, and I think the fact that we're into this world now, I pay attention to shit that other people don't.
Yeah.
And the sound was kind of fucking with me because I was hearing an echo. It didn't sound
It sounded like they was in an open studio.
Yeah. But and it wasn't mic'd up either, so.
Yeah, not like a music studio, but like a set,
it almost felt like a warehouse,
yeah.
Because the set was pretty large.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why I said it was a nice put together set, with the LED lights and all that shit. It was nice.
So we gonna keep a close look on that. We definitely support State of the Culture at Revolt TV. We're gonna add y'all in this because y'all niggas need to come on and keep on rolling.
Now let me ask you a question: Is Drink Champ still on Revolt? Because they stepped up a lot too.
I just seen that they just put up a new episode. Shouts out to Nuri and DJ EFN.
Was it the Fat Joe?
Nah, it was. Don't give me the line. I gotta look at it again, but I'm pretty sure I saw Revolt.
Yeah, I think they got a new set and shit. Because I think Revolt's starting to step it up. Because before they wasn't really fucking with the people. Because they do the Breakfast Club shit too.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure at some point Puff, Diddy and his staff had to look at let's put some money over here.
Yeah, we have to compete with the BETs, the VH1s and shit.
Right. If that's what our aim is.
Yeah.
Now, if we're trying to just be complex, then we can do it how we've been doing it. But if we're trying to be a successful network, you know what I'm saying, then we need to step it up.
Yeah.
So, invest. Now, let's go to some great hip hop news.
Yeah.
Let's talk Drake and Meek Mill.
It's some motherfucking songs in the vault that I'm waiting on, my nigga. Them bitches need to drop. These niggas playing fucking ping pong and shit.
What was the? Okay, let's. Do we have to give background on shit like that? I'm pretty sure everybody fucking
they
know.
know what happened with Drake.
They know that it was beefing. I mean,
yeah, that was what 2 or 3, 4 years ago. That shit was a long time ago.
Back to back won a fucking Grammy, my nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I could ever be friends with a nigga who dissed me and won a Grammy for it. Like,
no, but at the end of the day, he did more damage to Drake, I think, than Drake did to him.
Oh, definitely. Because now his pen is in question.
Yeah, at all times. It's hard to get away from
just
that
even
shit.
saying that shit, like, nigga, your pen is in question.
Yeah, to put it in the air like that, it's going to be forever talked about. So whenever you put Drake in your top, you got to argue.
You got to argue about his
pen.
You got to argue about his pen. So shouts out to Meek for that. But I'm glad these two guys got that shit together. They definitely make good music together.
For sure.
I just want to see how this shit pan out. Like, these niggas both, you know, they both top-notch artists.
These niggas back there playing ping pong, $20,000 bet, nigga.
And nigga, I can't even spell ping pong.
See, Drake,
I'm just
Drake a mixed nigga from Canada, so he probably played ping pong for real. And then you got Meek Mill, this nigga been in jail, so you know they play ping pong. So nigga, they probably really out there competing like Serena, nigga.
I mean, can you imagine how the conversation goes? Like, nigga, you up on that ping though? Like, nah, nigga, I'm up on that pong, my nigga. Like,
no, he probably Drake look like a lame ass nigga who had that shit set up.
Yeah, why you gotta be all that though?
Cause who bring that on ping pong table with them?
When you got money, you just buy shit.
Not a ping pong table, nigga. You could have had a motherfucking arcade set up or some shit.
Nigga, when I get my check, nigga, I'm buying a human dartboard, nigga.
I want the big ass blitz machine, nigga.
Fuck blitz, nigga. We gonna buy some football helmets and pads, nigga. We gonna just get some land, nigga.
Fuck it.
Just play tackle, nigga.
We out here.
But that's a good look for that. And when they did that, it was a concert, right? It was like,
it was in Boston. It was Drake toured Aubrey and the Three Amigos,
and he brought Meek out.
Yeah, it was weird that it was on at a Boston stop though. So I wonder how that shit worked. Like they was there kicking it. I think he probably was going there to see Quavo and them, and he know that Drake cool with them and shit, and they on tour. So he probably went out there for Quavo, and he seen Drake, and then they never really had no real beef as far as like.
Let's stop using the word beef. Let's go back to using our word tiff.
Yeah.
These niggas have tiffs. They don't have beef. Beef is when niggas die. That's
not even when niggas die, but when it's really when it's shit you can't come back off of. Like Drake and Pusha had real beef.
No, that's
like
a tiff.
But if they see each other, it's not gonna be no
ain't
talking.
Nobody dying.
No, but it's like when you talk about people, families, and shit like that, it
can go to beef.
They never even got to that far.
It's like salami.
Yeah.
All right, you got tiff, then you got salami, and then you got beef.
You got Drake attacking the money, and then Meek attacking his credibility. Right. So it ain't
if I'm beefing with a nigga, I'm taking the shit with the pistol.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the shower with the pistol.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sleeping with the you know what I'm saying? Like, that's beef, nigga. When you up, you taking cat naps. Like, that's beef. Like, that's how I look at that. But
they was in the same buildings at that point, bro.
Yeah, so it wasn't no, because if it's beef, like, I feel like that beef shit come with that on site.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, like, they not booking y'all together in the same venue. No, period.
No. Right.
If it's a real beef.
Yeah, so. But shouts out to them for patching that shit up, man. That shit definitely is a good look for y'all. Y'all niggas make good music together, and we look forward to seeing that.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Now, because it wasn't really, other than that. But if y'all don't follow us on Instagram, follow us at Wordplay the Podcast. My personal Instagram is at Born Drake Parker.
And I'm at Roller J.
Boom. And then, so we post, throughout the week what we're going to talk about on this week's show. And me and Jay both operate the Instagram, so he posted some shit, Smoke Perp versus Russ.
Yeah.
Just saw Russ on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this nigga's a cool cat. Seemed like it. Never really listened to his music, but I'm, fucking with it now. Yeah. Make good music. What the fuck happened, my G? Like,
it stemmed from that interview.
Okay.
In the interview, they had he had asked them about Smoke Perp. Charlamagne asked Russ about Smoke Perp.
Charlamagne gonna always be the common denominator.
And another nigga named Young Bands. So,
all right.
He said they both clowns. He was like,
wait, he called them clowns, like these niggas clowns.
Yeah, he said both of them clowns. He said,
yeah, that's right.
And they both. He was like, and I caught one of them while we was on tour. And if he say something to me, I release the video because, he got his ass whooped. Basically, that's what he was saying.
Young Band's got his ass whooped.
No, he was just saying one of them niggas, but he never said who it was. Mm-hmm. So later on that day, Young Band's put up like, fuck Russ. That nigga ain't beat my ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, on everything. So it only leaves one person, Smoke Perp. So I guess Russ about to, his album just came out, so he probably released that shit just to do that shit anyway. Right. But they said Smoke Perp had used his Avi on Twitter and changed it to Russ' little sister.
I did read that.
So that might have been the trigger that made him do that shit for real. But I don't know how close those two were.
So the video that we posted was old then.
Which one?
The one that the niggas was fighting.
Yeah, that was a video that Russ leaked yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting the shit beat out of.
Yeah, he leaked it through academics.
Shouts out to Act, man. That nigga, him and Charlamagne,
they be
them
on that
niggas
shit.
be on the common denominator all a lot of
all
bullshit.
that shit, bro, for real.
I don't think that's a good way to be famous though.
It's not, but
like it's like
in those situations, like Russ called him and gave him the video to put out. So in those type of like ways, like you ain't really looking for the bullshit. It just falls into your lap.
But then now, like you're starting to be a gossip nigga, and I think that's what academic. And I know this ain't on the docket, but I think that's the main thing why Act don't get the respect.
Yeah,
that is allotted to him is because he do a lot of gossipy type shit.
Yeah,
like a lot of baller alert type shit. You feel
like
what I'm saying?
Exposing niggas and shit.
Right. It's one thing to get your feet wet talking about music, talking about, on your opinion type shit. It's another thing where I'm looking for bullshit to promote to help, push my brand.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers start like you're the guy that people go to. Like, hey nigga, I slap shit out this nigga, man. But
the thing is,
and then like you co-signing that shit.
I understand what you're saying because I feel like that too, but I had to look at it like this: the consumers are the more to blame than anything, because if they wasn't paying attention to that shit, he wouldn't have a platform to give it to. So what it is he only giving them bullshit because they want the bullshit.
Right.
If they wasn't paying attention to the bullshit, then he'll pay attention to whatever they paying attention to. So they kind of like predicate the bullshit to him, and he just put it up, and he just going with the algorithm.
Right, but at this point, like you in the game.
Yeah, it's either respect or you want the love.
You in the game, and you're not. And I feel like that type of shit is when you're trying to get in the game. It's just like almost like a form of trolling.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, it's not you directly talking shit to the nigga, but I'm posting it, I'm reposting it, and I'm. It's like I'm advocating for this. Like, yeah, this shit funny as hell or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So, and you're in the game, so at some point, like,
I feel like that's what the difference is between Charlamagne and Act. Because, like, Charlamagne, he talks about it sometimes when it's, like, real big news. Yeah. But the little shit that goes on, he don't involve himself in it.
Flies. So, but my thing is, if we're doing that type of shit, like putting up, like we put up the fight because it was something we gonna talk about, and it's old. But I'm finna release this fucking video. Yeah,
if you give it to me first, if I don't feel like it's something that we can, like, have a good conversation on where it's just not like some gossipy shit, then I wouldn't even put it out.
But I'm in the game, though. I gotta look at this point. I'm in the game, so if I post some shit, I have to be able to stand on the shit that I posted, because he might have a problem with that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, why you post that shit? Like, and it becomes an issue. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we gonna have a tiff, some salami, or it's gonna go straight to beef.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like Act like he in the game right now. He need to relax.
You saying he don't need to do that shit?
He don't need to do that shit. He in the game. Like he got a core crowd that listens to what the fuck he say. So you don't have to do the little bullshit and post it up, like, you know what I mean? Like,
just to get
my issue is like Russ, he could have posted that shit himself.
Yeah, he could have.
You feel what I'm saying? He could have posted that shit himself, and that shit still would have caught. Niggas would have shared the fuck out that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you had to go to Act? Why you be putting Act in that bullshit?
Because...
But that's that same shit not Charlamagne, but Joe
filter,
Budden.
But Act is the filter to the kids.
I understand that, but Joe Budden was telling him that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? God bless the dead when he was talking about XXXTentacion.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, like, you be fucking with these niggas. It's almost like you're condoning this shit.
Yeah, 6ix9ine.
You gotta stay away from that bullshit. You don't have to do that, my nigga. Like, 500,000 people watch you every week, every day. You don't have to do that now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. But he kind of painted himself in a wall because his best friend, he constantly posting this nigga. I've heard him on his live.
Tekashi?
Yeah, and I heard him on his live stream say, like, it be times where Tekashi be like, yo, your page is lame right now, niggas. It ain't doing, like, it ain't popping right now. Let me do something. And then send him some shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, when you got, like, you gotta let him know, like, nigga, this ain't the spot to get your bullshit,
like,
not to get your bullshit off, nigga. You have to really, like, if it's something concrete, then I might fuck with it.
Right.
But
nigga, you trade weight, not me, nigga. They ain't gonna protect me. I'm just saying.
But we can't say nothing. We can say something, but it's hard for somebody to, like, be getting as much traffic as he's getting and just stop that shit.
I mean, like I said, at the end of the day,
you have to want the respect.
It's your bed. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's your bed.
He don't mind that shit. He cool with it.
It's your bed, but you gonna sleep on the floor. Now, on to another news. Lil Wayne gains 100% of Young Money.
Yeah, so
Explain.
a while ago we had reported that they dissolved it because that's what the under the assumption what everybody thought, but they actually didn't. They actually, I guess it was just like up in limbo, and now it's like Lil Wayne been granted 100%. Like Young Money is his.
It's his label.
His label.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
now
that's good for him. And supposedly the Carter 5 is supposed to be coming out
under Young Money.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be coming out within the next couple months.
Cool. Is all the artists still on Young Money? Like, do he get like J Mills and?
I believe so, but I'm not sure about Nicki and Drake.
Gutta.
Yeah,
Gutta.
All of them artists is signed. Chucky not signed no more. I don't know about Twist and J Mills and Gutta still. Everybody else, I don't know.
That's good news for Wayne.
Yeah,
even that nigga be looking like a doped out auntie.
I seen that nigga. He losing his hair, bro. He been stressing. He look like he been stressing.
That nigga been looking bad, man.
Yeah.
I hope the Carter 5 releasing and people showing him love. But he get love, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I guess that's some family shit when you going through some shit with a motherfucker that's like your dad, I guess. I don't know. I ain't that guy.
Yeah, I ain't never beefed that hard with my people like that.
Yeah, that's... I don't
Not
even
over
know.
that, like, that's a whole different bracket when you've been, like, deprived of your money for all that time. So,
but like, I mean, I get you saying deprived, but it ain't like you was struggling. Like, it ain't like your pockets on empty. Nah, nigga owe you a lot of money, and that could be stressful. But I'm gonna kick back and sit back on these $1,000 cheats, nigga, and you know what I mean, figure out how to get it. But I'm about to stress out over it.
But he was stressing out because he like, if y'all niggas not giving me the money, then I want to release my music the way I want to, where I can get paid off this shit.
Right.
And they like, no, nigga, you do it the way we want to do it. We gonna make some money off this. And he like, nigga, don't work like that. So he was at a stalemate with them niggas about that shit. All this, 8 years that has been going on?
Damn. I mean, which leads me to another question, though. Since Lil Wayne, and I know he been dropping, you know, a couple mixtapes
and shit, yeah.
But do you think the climate of the game is shifted to a point where Wayne, like, he only gonna get the core?
It depends. It's two ways it can go. It can be the first way where if he went back in, redid all the music, got features from all these young kids that be praising him, soak up some of that sauce and mix it with his shit.
That's a lot, man.
No, it's not a lot. It's easy because these niggas praise him.
Yes,
you can go to
that doesn't mean it's gonna sound good though.
No, but that's what it is. Like, you don't have to like make these niggas, mold them niggas into you. They love you so much that they got your influence.
Right.
So just soaking up some sauce around them, and I'm not saying just go to any young nigga that's hot, but go to the niggas where it makes sense.
Right.
That you know that's a direct descendant of him. So if he do that and get some of that game, work with these new producers and shit, it'll work. But if he put out this album that he been holding on to for these last 4 or 5 years after he done did it, and maybe did it 2 or 3 times, and these all these old tracks, and he just try to like upgrade a little bit, no, it's not gonna work. It's gonna go flat.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think at the end of the day, I don't think Wayne gonna go flat just because I feel like so many people, even people that are not like 100% fans of Wayne, they sympathize.
And they interested.
No. They sympathize with him because they see the nigga looking fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they know what the fuck he been going through because it been publicized.
Yeah.
So I think sympathy is going to work for him when it comes to units moved and streams.
Just off the initial intrigue of it?
Off the that first impact, because we haven't heard an album from Wayne in a long time.
Yeah.
So I think that first little go-round is going to be, you know what I mean, it's going to work.
So it's going to be good.
But is it going to make sure that he's going to be consistent, though? Is what I'm saying, because the landscape has changed.
Yeah.
A lot, like, and you know, and when was the last time? What was the last album?
Shit, Carter 4.
When was that though? Like 2010, 11, some shit like that.
Yeah, around there.
Nigga, at this moment, nigga, a year is too long.
Yeah.
Nigga, you pushing it.
You gotta release your album and at the top of the year. By the end of the year, you gotta have singles that's not on that album, at least 4 of them.
Release, but not even that. But you got to be gearing up for the next project.
Yeah.
Either first or second quarter that follow-up year.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you got a lot of guys who put out a lot of content. You know what I'm saying? Like, And I know Wayne can do it.
Yeah.
But I think the way Wayne, like, this is just me speaking. Mm-hmm. I feel like Wayne can make people fall in love with him the same way we fell in love with him.
Yeah.
Through the mixtapes.
Okay.
But he got to be more aggressive with it. Like, nigga, it's 100 droughts. And all them bitches fire. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I think make it bad, though, now? The beats to Murder is not as prolific as the beats it was back then. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They more like sound the same.
Right.
So it's hard to murder 4 or 5 tracks like that sound totally different, killing these niggas style when all of them niggas kind of sound the same anyway.
Right.
So I think it's a little bit harder to go like and kill that shit like he used to on the mixtapes.
Nah, I still think he can do it because that was the reason why I started fucking with Wayne. And it wasn't the droughts, it was that squad shit.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was hard. Like, this nigga fucking... Like, I don't even remember the song, the original song. I just remember his shit.
And the feeling.
So, I just listened to Drop 3 the other day.
Yeah.
Just because that shit was just so...
That's like one of my best summers and shit.
Like, nigga, that shit was it. Shoot a nigga in his porch and make him fall in his kitchen. Like, God damn, you finna do some shooting, nigga. Yeah. What kind of gun you got? Yeah. But... And I feel like if he go the same route, like it's like he got to start over. But the only good part is he's starting over and he already popular. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is start over with the music. Like I said, off bail, I already feel like people gonna flock to it and fuck with it and stream it just because we sympathize with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we do fuck with Wayne.
Yeah.
But I don't think it would last. That's just my opinion. I don't think he's going to have that consistency where the next album is going to do what that album did.
I think if he do what I said and go work with some of the newer people and then some of that, like get the Rosses back, get the, you know what I'm saying?
Ross been cold too.
I know, but I'm saying like they can heat up together, bro. Like them and get one of the, bro, they can do that shit. It's just the way they got to structure it. Right. They got to make sure they get a sprinkle in some of the old Wayne with some of the new shit. And if they get that shit, like the right blend, they can make that shit work as far as like streaming and shit.
See, I like I said, I'm just gonna go with what I said. I think he need to start over, but
that's what Drake do, nigga. That nigga take old New Orleans bounce music and put that shit Drake on a new beat.
Every sound he like. He don't wherever the fuck he go. If he like the sound, my nigga.
But that's why he win because he soak up so much juice.
But
and shit
Wayne
from
might
people.
not have the same impact like that.
I know they not gonna have the same impact, but they can take the same formula and he can get close to that. But
it's kind of like the same formula. If Drake taking sounds, right? He gonna take the mirror to sound, mirror to his mirror, put his little sound on it, and then boom, you got a hit. Wayne, like nigga, I'm taking what's already out here and I'm destroying it. You feel what I'm saying? Now you want to hear me on this Migos type sound. Now you want to hear me on this Lil Yachty record. Now you know what I'm saying?
I hear what
like,
you're saying.
I need to show you what I do. Like you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, a mixtape wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, but it got to be. I feel like he need to do a series again. It's just good marketing.
But it's too long.
It's not too long, nigga. Mixtape Wayne, bro. Like realistically, he could do 3 mixtapes in 6 months, my nigga.
Yeah.
He could probably do 3 mixtapes in 3 months.
Yeah.
He ain't writing that shit. He just going there, motherfucker, going nuts.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But my thing is like, boom, like you get that shit, motherfuckers talking about that shit, boom. Like you get another series like the Drought or the Squad shit. You feel what I'm saying?
See, but I understand what you're saying.
Or Louisiana,
because that's when Wayne was like in rare form as far as a rapper.
You don't think he's still in rare form?
No, but what I'm saying is like you get the leather so soft and shit like that when he in the studio. Like locked in and working. Right. You don't want to just get Wayne just killing niggas beats. You want him to be trying to create something. And not just like do these random ass thoughts because that's what these songs is.
But see, like, so we're here.
Yeah, we have the same
comment.
Yeah.
The objective is to take the kids fans and make them his fans.
Yeah.
We just got different routes. You feel what I'm saying? Like you.
I'm looking at it like the Nicki Minaj and the 6ix9ine song.
Right.
That's a sprinkle of what she do because she like animated with those voices and shit.
Right.
And then she taking the new style with 6ix9ine and the way the beat was.
I don't really think that record is far away from Nicki as.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a perfect blend of what she do and what he do.
Shit, I don't even think it's a perfect blend of what he do. That motherfucking record so low key.
And then it's funny because the shit she did on her album was like the normal like rap shit.
Right.
So that shit ain't charting as good as that Fifi shit because it's like a mixture of both.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean like his fans became her fans.
Yeah.
It don't mean that.
I mean, no, but
they like the record.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Wayne can do if he get these records mixed with these the right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but that doesn't mean that he's going to acquire those fans. That just means he got good records with these individuals.
It just give him a little bit more time and space to work. If he get a single that's rocking and that shit go, he can use that, and then that gives him a little breathing room so he can work on the album for real instead of just putting out some random ass tracks that he just murder lyrically, but he not saying shit.
Right.
I want to get back to the Wayne where he was like coming up with concepts and like breaking it down and making you see it kind of vivid.
Right.
Like how he talks shit about it. Like even when he go into the songs when he talking about bitches and shit.
Yeah.
Those songs is like, you know what I'm saying? He get
what? Those songs is like what?
It's it's like he in detail you understand like if you was trying to fuck a bitch like that Sierra Promise when he did that shit.
Yeah.
You can see he's set with that. That's not no shit you just freestyle.
Right.
That's some shit like he probably punched that in little by little because he was thinking. And that's the type of shit I want Wayne to get back on. I don't want him to just do no random ass killing raps. I want him to just do some dope ass music.
I guess because we different.
I'm a Wayne fan to the core, bro.
I'm not a Wayne fan.
I put him in my top 5. He might be my number 2 or number 1.
To the core. I used to be.
No, but I see the potential he can get back to it.
I don't unless he go the route I'm going. I want him to go then. Because it's like
we ain't gonna know until the album drop.
Yeah, we ain't gonna know. I mean, I already know. Like, I think people gonna sympathize with him. They gonna fuck with it.
Yeah, I'm talking about. But we don't know sonically where he going. Like, we'll know sonically where he going by what he drops on this album.
Yeah. All right, we can go to there. Now we gonna keep it music.
Yeah.
Now I just told J. Cole. I said J. Cole, Big J, about this J. Cole and Wale record that came out.
Yeah, you let me listen to it before we start rolling.
Yeah. What you think about it? So, like, just our first listen.
It's some rapidy rap shit, and I like it. I like it, but I don't feel like it's gonna be.
It's not for that though. Like, it's a freestyle. It's not. I don't like teasers like that, like at all, because like if like when they did that when Cole and Kendrick did that shit when they rapped on each other's beats, like you felt like an album was coming and no album.
Yeah.
Or some type of collaboration was coming and no collaboration.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Even like when you go back to like Wale's the only nigga like they niggas cool and they get on a song with each other. The only time you've heard Kendrick on a J. Cole record is that me and my bitch take a little dip. You know what I'm saying? And this is Kendrick in the background, with the cadence. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Niggas want to hear bars. Or when you had on that DJ Khaled, Southside of Khaled, when he had that song with Crit, Cole, and Kendrick.
Yeah.
That shit was gangster as fuck, cause like them three niggas, like you know they
perfect song. You can put them niggas in the studio and they gonna come up with an album,
man. In the day, like no, I give it about a month. Like it'll be a solid project. Mm-hmm. Like that's the slaughterhouse I want to see.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Like on some real shit.
Yeah, for real.
Like the record is dope. So I think what made me like it even more was when it came out. I'm looking at the shit and everybody kept saying make it 2 like. Increase the speed by 2. 2, yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck, like, and it was like every video that I clicked on kept saying that shit. So it was playing like it was screwed. So I'm listening to it as it was screwed. I'm like, this shit sound ass trash. Like just off because it was screwed up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I put that shit on too. I said, oh, this shit gotta bounce. I said, all right, okay. And then Wale, I still feel like top 3 is not many people that can ride a beat like Wale. Pause.
Yeah.
Not many.
See, but what I was expecting from that when I heard them 2 did a track, I thought it was gonna be some more thought out shit. It was just them niggas rapping, bro.
Yeah, it was them niggas rapping.
And it was cool for what it was, but I want to hear them niggas do a real song.
I don't think Wale. You know what? Wale's a competitive artist.
Yeah.
I think he want to redeem himself just off that Beautiful Bliss. I think Cole wiped that nigga ass off the Beautiful Bliss. Pause. That was the first time I heard Cole ever. Yeah. Was on that Attention Deficit album. It was the record called Beautiful Bliss. It's a dope ass record. Mm-hmm. But when Cole started rapping, nigga, I was like, who the fuck is this nigga?
It's a different.
He was killing that shit, bro. I'm talking about with the punchlines and the bars. And it just sounded like a dope ass verse. It wasn't like over punchline.
They cadence is way too different to be on the same song.
No, but it actually held up. Like
you know what I'm saying? Like to compete with each other as far as bars, you never gonna say that he better. Like Wale is better than J. Cole on any song just because the way they deliver their cadence.
Yeah,
bro.
but Wale needs a lot of shit that Wale say go over niggas' heads instantly.
Yeah,
and I don't know if he do that shit on purpose or it's just how it come off. Cause he a
real rapper. He like shit that you gonna sit.
He
with,
like to challenge yourself,
and you gonna hear this shit maybe 4 or 5 times and hear something different every single time.
Whereas with Cole, like he's lyrical, but you understand everything he's saying
to the point where you can just repetitiously say it.
You can say it like you know what I mean. Like so, it's like a nigga. It's like
he more relatable
there. What as far as rapping goes?
As far as rap and delivering what conveying his message.
Is that because you like Wale had this up tempo bounce to his verse, which was dope, but Cole slowed it completely down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Which I feel like that shit was on purpose because Cole, I definitely thought he was gonna ride that bitch just like that. Pause, but he didn't. He slowed it down
because he brought it into his realm a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was dope.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to dominate that beat.
But So, and I ask you this, like, what's the one feature that you never got to hear that you think should happen? Like, honestly.
Feature?
Yeah, like, these motherfuckers got to do a song together, period. I hate to put you on the spot.
Yeah, that's a hard one. J. Cole and a lot of people.
But see, like, my shit go further back just because I like old music.
Okay, go ahead.
So, of course, I naturally...
You might spark me, so go ahead.
Yeah, I naturally always wanted to hear some type of Cash Money, No Limit record mashup. I always wanted to hear that. I
can see it happening. Because they had like niggas like Young Buck that used to fuck with both.
Yeah, but no, not Buck though. It has to be
I'm just saying like Mystical used to fuck with both.
It had to be Mystical, maybe Wayne, and maybe
Juvie.
Master P. Yes,
Juvie and Master
them
P.
4 niggas right there. You feel what I'm saying? Like on something like. I just like that was one of those like I'm like damn like bro I know these niggas like from the same you know what I'm saying
and then they could make it a New Orleans bounce.
Oh my god bro that shit would have at that time that shit would have probably been crazy.
Yeah.
Now not even checking for it. Even though I still feel like Juvie is one of the greats.
Shit, the Big Timers put out a new song a couple months ago. Nobody was checking for that shit. Bro.
No, I checked for it.
It was kind of like some old shit. It was nostalgic.
It was nostalgic. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think the landscape of hip hop so different now, and our ears are different.
It just took you back to a place and then it didn't do nothing else other than
right. So I'm like that feature there, and pretty much anybody with Andre 3000. I never heard a Jay-Z and Andre 3000 verse.
I don't even know if that'd be hard. Maybe Wayne and Andre 3 Stacks, but we heard them before.
Yeah, we heard them before.
Let me see. J. Cole and
maybe Cole and 3 Stacks.
Cole and Meek been on a song together?
Nope.
That'd be a nice one.
Not at all.
That'd be a nice one.
I don't know.
I think it'll be a nice one.
But you know what though? I think Meek will bring the rapidy rap out of out of Cole.
Yeah.
I think he'll bring the rapidy rap out of him.
Yeah, especially if they talking about something.
Oh.
Cause especially the shit that Meek been on lately, like that Stay Woke.
Yeah.
If Cole would have been on that shit,
listen
that
here,
Meek
Mill. Nigga, you better call J. Cole to get you a motherfucker. If you don't know that nigga number, text Wale. I know you got Wale on the text. Wale shoot the text of that nigga. Y'all get in the studio. Call Dre up. Call Dre and Big J up. We'll come through.
For real,
we'll bring the weed.
Mm-hmm.
And some Red Stripe. We've been trying to chill on the liquor.
Yeah, for real.
Nigga trying to live, man. Like, you know what I mean? But
nigga trying to get, I'm getting the look. Trying to get my shit together a little bit. I can't be drinking all that shit.
But nigga, get the song together, man. I want to hear something. And one thing I can say, do not let J. Cole make the beat.
Please don't.
And I'm not saying Cole, I'm not saying you a bad beat maker. I just don't think your style of production will
it's gonna be
fit.
too much J. Cole if he do that.
No, I think J. Cole got the ability to dumb it down. I don't like his drum patterns and shit like that. Like I don't think they're tailor made for him.
Yeah, he kind of layer them and shit.
Oh my god,
where they like the 808 sound different. Everything kind of sound a little bit different, and that's how he rap because it's more about the lyrics than the beats.
Yeah.
It kind of weave in and out of each other.
Yeah, so like I said, I think that shit like that's probably like the Master P and them like the No Limit Cash Money mashup will probably be my go-to feature that I never heard.
I think I'll stick with the Meek and the
Cole.
J. Cole. Yeah.
I don't know.
Have we heard Kendrick and Meek?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to hear that. I don't think that'll do nothing for me.
I'm waiting on another Drake and Meek. I'm ready for that.
I mean, I just don't want it to be about bitches or money.
That's what it gotta be about.
It can't be about that, bro. It gotta be.
Because Drake ain't gonna do good on nothing else for real.
I think Drake would though. Like, matter of fact, I would, like, if I was doing, like, y'all nigga, let me listen to
talk
this shit.
Talk about their sons,
huh?
Talk about their sons.
Not even talking about their sons, but like I would, like, remember how like T.I. and Kanye made that record when they was having that conversation. I'll do it like that. Like, just on something, like, we can do a club record, but I gotta do a record like that. Yes, I gotta do a record like that.
Do I want to hear that from them?
Because, like I said, I feel like but just like we talked about the shit earlier, we don't know what happened in the conversation. Yeah. We don't know how that shit even played out. So I would want to hear it, and that'd be a dope way to, like, let the public know how this shit even happened. Yeah. All we did was post a picture of us. Somebody posted a picture of us shaking hands on stage.
Nah, because it was more than that.
With cheese grinning and shit. Like,
they posted the picture, but the video came out. Them niggas hugged on stage. Then he brought him out for Dreams and Nightmare. He called him his brother. He was like, it was some bullshit that they back together and all that shit is cool. So it was like, it was more than just like, yeah, we cool and like you can go about your business. You can tell it was like an intent to further be cool again and like try to like work towards a friendship at least. So hopefully we get more music out of that shit too.
I'm with it. I'm ready to see it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of beef. So a lot of tiffs. So I'm ready to see some like.
That definitely. No, I think that was some salami right there.
What, with them?
Yeah, that was some salami. That wasn't no tiff. It wasn't no beef, but it was some salami for sure.
Yeah, because Drake, to be honest with you, it's surprising that Drake even was like in a mode to be cool with him, because that shit, like, what he said about him, we don't even think about that shit as far as what Drake said about Meek, but what Meek said about Drake, that's all you hear.
And that's because, is that a world tour or your girl's tour? It don't matter because you ain't with the bitch no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the shit was
she's struggling, though. She out here struggling.
You said who out here struggling?
Nicki, nigga. As far as like the media dragging her ass.
We got to talk about that, though. Like, that's not on the docket, but we got to talk about them having this little fight. We got to talk about
her on that Queen Radio shit.
We got to talk about that.
Yeah, I heard this nigga.
All right, listen, so we going to get into that real quick. We're going to get out there. Bro. But shouts out to Cole and Wale for dropping that. If y'all haven't looked at it, it's called My Boy.
Yeah, check that out.
Check that shit out. Click the ones that's like 4 minutes long, because that's when you ain't got to like change the tempo. It's already like set.
Adjusted, yeah.
So it's dope. But now, it wasn't on the docket, but that's what I couldn't remember that I wanted to talk about. These motherfuckers fighting.
Yeah.
But not even that. All right, so y'all haven't heard by now Cardi B and Nick, and I stand corrected because I thought they was kind of cool. I thought it was just some, you know,
I can tell.
I see the money type shit.
Yeah,
you know,
I kind of knew it from the Motorsport video.
But she gave us an explanation why they weren't in the scene together. At the end of the day, bro, I don't know these people, and I don't got them on a text yet. So all I have to go is what the fuck you said.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I can't tell if you're a liar. Yeah. I don't know you. I know you animated as fuck.
Yeah. Both of them is.
Well, when you said it, you sound sincere. Yeah. You sounded like it was true. So it could have happened that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they was it New York Fashion? Some fashion shit.
Yeah, it was a Russell Bazaar.
Russell Bazaar, we got one of them here. Nigga, that was here?
No, they had one in New York. It was Fashion Week. They had like a fashion show.
So they had a fashion show. Now, and they seen each other and it was on. Some real salami going on.
Supposedly Cardi B walked up to Nicki while she was with her people and approached her like, what's all that shit you was talking about, liking pictures, liking videos or comments or people talking about my kids and shit like that.
And I'm gonna ask you, is that like, do you think that's some shit like that I'm finna pull up on a motherfucker on?
She a hood bitch, bro.
Yeah, she ain't been rich that long.
And that's what everybody love her for.
But it didn't even that. Her
first, like they said, Bodak Yellow nigga, she say she gonna pull up on a nigga. Like, whatever you say, she gonna pull up. Ask, you want the smoke, nigga?
I gotta respect anybody. That's my one thing. If you stand on the shit that you say,
yeah,
you get my respect. Period. Yeah. If you say some shit like nigga woo 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 and you do it, you get my respect. I can't. Hey, shit, nigga, what the fuck?
Regardless of what she got to do.
Let's take it back, cause Nicki was really extra on that Queen Radio shit, dog.
Yeah. She called that bitch a pig.
Man, there was a lot. Mm-hmm. She was saying a lot of shit.
And did you notice Pump Flex was in the back?
I didn't know.
Talking shit.
Dropping clues bombs and shit like that.
and like he was like ad-libbing shit. And it was weird. Like, I thought you ain't had no problem with Cardi.
I mean, but Nicki the bigger budget. I would think so anyway.
He's supposed to be from the Bronx too.
Man, I don't know, dog. But that shit, like, now, you got a lot of people talking about Cardi B a mess. She shouldn't have did that at that. You know, it's people around. And even Nicki said the upper echelon.
Yeah.
You mean white people.
Yeah.
And I was kind of torn with that thought. Because I feel you. It's certain places for certain things. But at the same time, if you say some shit about me or disrespect me in a way where I might not ever see you again. Our schedule is so complex, we don't always be in the same place. You busy, bitch, I'm busy. Mm-hmm. So where I'm seeing you is where it's going to go down. So that's when I was like, yeah, Cardi right, fuck it.
Yeah.
Because this bitch, first off, she got security. Second off, her schedule is impeccable. Her people going to make sure that we ain't in the same venue. You feel what I'm saying? She won't even perform when I'm sitting there in the crowd. She going to perform somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's a fact. We done seen that.
Yeah.
So now I see this bitch. I gotta shoot my shot. I gotta let her know how I feel.
And supposedly Cardi went up to her 2 different other times that people seen where pictures they was took like at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
And they had supposedly had conversations.
You can't be fucking around in the Illuminati spot. You can't be doing that. That's why.
Yeah, but they said they had conversations and Nicki was copping pleas like everything was good.
Yeah, it's good, no.
But then she throw shots still.
At the. But maybe that's her way of like, listen here, bitch, this ain't the place. So I'm gonna tell you everything good, but it ain't good. But I'm not finna do that. It's
she could have told her that. She could have told her like, bitch, this ain't the place to do that.
Yeah, but
when we had that conversation,
Cardi is a live wire. Yeah. So you say certain shit, you could say, I could be as calm like, look, right now it ain't the place, but everything ain't good, and we gonna address it when we gonna address it. Calm, just like that. Right?
Yeah. Cardi gonna pop off like
she gonna pop off right then. Nicki is a rich. Is she considered black because she like islander? She's a young rich black female. Mm-hmm. She's rich off white people money, so she has to handle her way or her shit a different way. You feel what I'm saying? If you plan on staying rich, you know, I know it has nothing to do with it, but the same reason why Jay didn't blow Salon shit out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to handle shit a certain way.
Yeah.
You rich. A black rich person with a little power, but you got a lot of white niggas in your pocket. And it looks bad. And they can't be associated or affiliated with any of that nonsense to their brand. Especially if you're representing them.
I understand with that, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I can't handle everything like that.
But with Cardi on her aspect, a lot of people fuck with her.
With who?
With Cardi because of that. Because they like, you know what you're gonna get when you get Cardi. That's why people. That's her part of her charm.
Let me ask you this though: do you think that will hinder her in any way?
Not in 2018.
Fuck it. Hey, we desensitized.
Yeah, bro. It's like they look at it as real. Like how she act, they look. That's like the definition of real to them. Like she say she'll pull up on a bitch if you say something out the way, and she pulled up on a bitch because she said something out the way.
And according, I know we're not the gossipy type of niggas, but just because they say she got a bitch ass whooped at the strip club.
See, that was some snitching ass shit right there. Like,
yeah, like we wasn't supposed to know that.
Like, that wasn't our business. And then she don't even know that for sure.
But she gonna report that shit.
But she's saying that because she don't like Cardi. She said a lot of shit. And she kind of dissed Don Q, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you seen that shit?
Yeah. On God.
He told her to take her head out her ass. Her big ass. He would put her ear to the street, bitch.
On God. I gotta believe that Nicki is a whole puss. That's where I'm at with it. It's a lot of sucker shit she do.
Yeah, I think so too.
And
Kylie Jenner.
Dude, just even thinking about it though, I can never remember a time where Nicki was like claiming to be so hood. I can never really remember a time.
They said she was she went to LaGuardia, the school like for performing arts in New York. So she was like a performing arts kid. She was like a what you call those people that do like plays and shit.
Drama?
A theater, a drama buff or a theater buff. Like she was like one of those people. She wasn't like no hood bitch for real.
So what bugs me out though.
Robert De Niro went to her school.
A lot of people probably went to her school. But what really bugs me out the most about this whole situation is you bitched that Cardi B for, wilding out amongst the upper echelon. But when you had some smoke for Miley Cyrus, you did that shit on national TV. Miley, what's good? Miley Cyrus? Hannah Montana? Come on, man.
That nigga Charlamagne said some funny shit. He was like, if she would have ran, if she really wanted to do something to Miley or act like she was gonna do something, them security guards would have tackled the shit out of her at MTV.
Man, Miley got Disney money.
They said she had to close the show. You think that bitch Nicki Minaj what the fuck they show up?
Nigga, listen here. Miley got Disney money, my guy.
Yeah.
Different shit.
Yeah. She set for life.
She
can fuck up whenever she feel like it.
Nigga. Miley the type of motherfucker to come out with a little chicken cutlet ass out and nothing moves.
Nigga, look, her money ain't changed, bro. She done went through everything, got low, came back up.
Fucking niggas, nigga naked,
cut her hair off, all that shit.
She's still Hannah Montana, my guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Justin Bieber got that same effect too.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, I mean, he turned. That's another story.
Yeah,
but like you contradict yourself, Nick. Every way.
Yeah.
I think they need to shoot the fade. What you think?
Yeah,
I think a lot of people in the game.
I don't think it's ever gonna happen though. Because
I think a lot of people in the game need to shoot the fade though. Like,
nigga, they should do that celebrity boxing shit like they was talking about.
My nigga. Like I'm talking about on some nigga. You bring your security, I bring my security. Nigga, my niggas on my side, your niggas on your side. We gonna get in the middle and we gonna throw it down. Now after that. Niggas can tweet, however, ain't nobody watching it because niggas still trying to get their paper up. But we fought. Shut the fuck up. I beat your ass. Let it go.
It's gonna have to be video come out and all that shit.
It's gonna be video. Like niggas ain't not them. None of the security they they probably getting paid. But nigga, when they get that video of that fake, my nigga, they about to really get a check. Yeah. So yeah, I be the security guard. Like nigga, I got my little dash body cam and shit on. Nigga, I'm getting all this. But I think people need to start shooting the fade. I think that Twitter finger shit done. Well, I ain't gonna say I know that Twitter finger shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. Like, and I'm like Cardi, so you know how I am. I'm ready to pull up. Like, nigga, fuck what you talking about, nigga. I ain't about to keep, nigga. First off, nigga, I ain't got, nigga, that 142 characters. I ain't doing all that.
That's just like that Russ and that Smoke Perp shit.
I'm doing maybe 10 characters. I'm on the way, nigga. Maybe 10.
You say fuck me, nigga. When we see you, bro, it's gonna. What's up? You said it's fuck me, right? That's what you said.
That's what you said. All right.
What happens? What happens? I ain't like the fact that Smoke Perp was talking about like he didn't get his ass whooped. He was like, I fought all 7 of them. You didn't fight, bro.
And that's the thing. I want to ask you a question. I'm gonna ask y'all a question too. I asked this question a couple years ago.
Yeah.
If it's 10 niggas trying to scrap, you fighting or you running?
10 niggas?
10. And it's just you, dolo, 1 deep. And it's 10. You fighting or you running?
I'm outro.
You out?
I'm outro.
Nigga, I ain't about to do none of that, nigga. I'm running, nigga. I'm out.
I'm too old to be doing that shit,
ain't even too old, my nigga. Like, listen. I fought 7 niggas. Bitch, you stupid.
Back in the day when we was teenagers, bro, I wouldn't worry about it. It's only, I'm going to get a couple feet. You know what I'm saying?
A couple feet, nigga? That's 20 toes, nigga.
But bro,
I'm not 20 toes, but 20 feet, nigga.
I ain't getting it like that. These niggas ain't about to mangle me. Now, nigga, you get 10 niggas run down on you. It's like 20 niggas ran down on you.
Listen here.
These niggas going to kick your ass.
I just know, like, if it's 10 niggas, bro, out of 10 niggas, 4 of them niggas can really fight.
Yeah.
And I
don't even give a fuck if 2 of them could just fight.
And out of 4 niggas, 1 nigga not gonna fight. He's gonna wait until you
it's too many people
drop a shoulder and he gonna clean your ass up. So, like Smoke Perp, like you fought 7 niggas. That don't make you tough. That make you stupid. Cause you gonna be the nigga in ICU and the IV with an IV and nigga talking about I fought 7 of them niggas. You dummy.
But fighting entails throwing a punch. In that video, I didn't see one punch thrown from this nigga.
Tell that nigga smoke perp. Bitch, you ain't throw shit.
This nigga balled up and got tossed around and beat up, bro.
So
that
let's
nigga had a
clarify
black
that.
eye.
You didn't fight 7 niggas. You got beat up by 7 niggas.
Exactly.
That's the difference, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't talk that shit when the video is out. We watching the video and you talking about you was fighting 7 niggas.
I fought 7.
You didn't, bro. These niggas, look, he like this and holding his chain, bro.
But to smoke, that's still some sucker shit though. Mm-hmm. I'm not finna be in tour with one nigga and 8 and 6 other his niggas, including him, or not including him, nigga rush me. I'm running. That's why I'm running.
I'm not saying it ain't no whole ass shit. It was just
and it was rush niggas, right?
Yeah. It was just some whole ass shit that he lied and tried to say he was fighting. Just say they jumped you.
Like I've never been that guy. Like I don't put nothing past no man.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna like say like nigga you talk soft or whatever. Like, but that nigga Russ looks Charmin soft, my nigga. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'ma catch him. He ain't that big of a celebrity. It's only gonna be a couple places he gonna be, and we pulling up.
And that's the part.
How long ago was that?
That was in Germany, and it was I don't know, it was a couple months ago.
Nigga, you're not gonna pass a couple days, nigga. You run up on me with 7 niggas, bro. I'm on you. I'm on your heels like socks, nigga. We up there.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, Russ just made the Forbes list this year.
Oh, he got his paper.
Yeah, he got some paper, bro. So he got some security.
We gotta worry about that nigga suing niggas then.
Because that's what he told Charlamagne when he sat down for that interview. He was like, "Damn." He was like, "You on the Forbes list this year?" He was like, "Damn." So that mean your diamond's real. He was like, "Of course." Like, nigga, that nigga shit.
I see. Talk that shit.
You know what I'm saying? And he an independent artist.
Talk that shit, boy. But nigga, you still can't be running. But okay, I see why 7 niggas jumped him.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna never have to get his hands dirty, and he ain't gonna never get touched. But he gonna let a nigga know. Don't say fuck me because I can have some.
Him, Russ? Him right here, Russ? That's what him.
Because when Russ was talking about it, he said what made him so mad is he ain't never met them niggas before.
Smoke Perp and
Young Bands. He was
that's what I'm saying, bro. How can I be beefing with a nigga I've never seen?
But they all every chance they get, they saying fuck this nigga. Just like they was doing J. Cole and Smoke Perp is Lil Pump best friend. They came up together. So they were both on that same fuck J. Cole shit too.
Right.
Smoke Perp was right with him. So it's like certain niggas, you gonna get a reaction from niggas like Cole who gonna want to sit you down and talk to you about it. Then you gonna get niggas like Russ who wanna run down and see what you talking about.
You know what though? Yeah. I mean, the way Cole handled it was real gangster.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because while you out here saying fuck me, my guy, I want to see if you still say, I want to see you say fuck me to my face.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. You feel what I'm saying? And Pump probably was like, man, this nigga ain't gonna be on no extra shit, da 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 da.
But you gotta look at it. Cole like 34, 35.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga Russ is 26. So
I don't give a fuck how old you is.
No, but I'm saying the mind frame you gotta think is a little different. He thinking like he
you're gonna learn, nigga.
He looking at these niggas like Cole's looking at them like little niggas that he had to talk to. Russ was looking like nigga, I'm running down, bro.
Man, I'm from Detroit, my nigga. Like, and
we don't tolerate disrespect.
Different. Huh?
We don't tolerate disrespect.
Ain't no disrespect. I'm probably like I probably smack the shit out the nigga before I throw a fist at him. I'm gonna smack him. You know what I mean?
But that's what he said. He said he tried to talk to him first and see what tip he was on. And he said he was on the fuck shit because he seen them. They was on some fuck shit. So he probably told him like suck my dick or some stupid shit. And them niggas probably whooped on his ass.
Wow.
Because Russ said he tried to. He said we went up to him to see if he had to check his temperature.
He said we though.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't say we. I'm just saying we.
Oh, okay.
But because of course, all of them niggas went up to him.
So if 3 niggas walk up on me trying to see if you ain't the Migos, my nigga.
Yeah.
Cause it's the only 3 nigga I see coming. Cause nigga, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's you and 2 of your goons, my nigga, like it's already hostile. I'm already on the defense because you walked up on me like that. If you really wanted to have a conversation, my nigga, you should have came dolo. So
I'm just speculating.
So because that's how niggas do though. Like niggas will try to do that to intimidate you. Yeah. You feel me? Like, and so a nigga automatically go into defense, especially if you from that way. You feel what I'm saying? Where you recognize that shit, like get the fuck out of here, nigga. You trying to play me? Like, nah, nigga. I know it's a nigga running around with a camera with the World Star camera on.
But I ain't even gonna bullshit you. You can tell he ain't from around that way just the way he responded to getting jumped. So
but his money is from around that way, my nigga.
Yeah, but no, what he not from where he from.
It don't.
He trying to act like he from.
Who?
I mean, I'm not saying he not no gangster or whatever the fuck, because in his videos they had guns and shit. So I'm thinking
Russ or Smoke Perp.
Smoke Perp. So I'm figuring they some gangster niggas. So to see him respond in the way he did when he got jumped, he didn't respond like a nigga who was just going like tightened up and like these niggas gonna have to fight me all the way to the ground. Right. He bitched up. After he probably said some weird shit, and they out of the country, he probably getting high and drunk and shit. So they probably caught him while he was in his bag because he was coming out the bathroom. So he probably went in there, you know, you get buzzed and shit, you go piss, come back out. They caught him lacking, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling out there. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas do some strange shit overseas, man.
For real, so but ain't no telling, bro. You ain't. And then, like they said overseas, like his money ain't the money to be able to take all of his niggas out of town with him. Russ money is like that, where he can have 8 niggas out with him just on tour and shit like that.
And that's what I'm saying. Especially like if you checking my temperature off bail, you know I'm out this bitch, nigga, with me and my dog. We too deep, nigga. Yeah. You come out this bitch with a whole football team, nigga, and you want to have a conversation? No. I don't know you like that. All I know is I be talking shit about you. So whatever you feel like your actions may be, I'm looking at it in a totally different light, my G.
Yeah, the only thing I can say about that is you can't get mad at somebody's response to something that you do.
Yeah, no, you can't.
You can't tell somebody how to respond. You can't like, oh, they overreacting. When you said fuck him, anything else that came after that is on you. Because you shouldn't have said fuck him if you wasn't ready for the repercussions or whatever it was.
But and what like fuck that nigga, like this still like I mean I'm just trying to dissect
like
shit.
Yeah, he just saying like fuck Russ, putting his sister up at his Avi, like shit like that, bro. You get your ass beat.
His sister tight though, is she?
I think she was a kid.
Oh man, come on. Man.
You get what I'm saying? Like shit like that. So he like
nigga on some petty shit, man, literally.
So he like, nigga, I'm gonna beat your ass to show you a lesson. So that's why I said I wasn't mad at it. It just fucked me up how this nigga gonna blatantly lie like he was fighting these niggas when he clearly was getting his ass whooped and tossed around like a little rag doll.
You know what? Fuck it. Smoke Perp, you famous for dumb shit this week, my nigga. I ain't heard 3 songs from your motherfucking ass. And the first time I hear about you, my nigga, you getting talked about and you got beat up.
Him and this bitch right here on the next topic. On the docket, bro.
What the fuck is her name? I don't know this bitch. Okay, so we gonna get off of that. So we gonna get to this.
Yeah, we gotta get this bitch name, bro. Go ahead and break it down.
And I got even more pissed off because I read about some other shit earlier.
Yeah.
So ahead. I'm sure by now y'all heard about the dumbass Dallas cop, the lady, 26. I don't know this whole name, but Jay and we gonna definitely disrespect this bitch all through this love. You feel me? So this bitch go to her motherfucking apartment, go on the wrong floor thinking it's her motherfucking apartment and shoot a nigga in that bitch.
Her name is Amber Geiger.
Bitch. No, her name is Bitch. That's her name. Nigga, fuck that. Hoe, slore, cunt. What's that? What they think? The little cunt. You can't call white people
cunt bucket.
Cunt bucket.
Give me another brew.
What else can I say? I'm trying to really insult this bitch.
Dumpster hoe.
What? A dumpster hoe.
Yeah, them the bitches who slide you up next to the dumpster
hoe. You bitch, and I know. Listen. She go in the motherfucking apartment, shoot the nigga in the bitch.
Wait, you gotta set him up for the wet up, nigga. Look, so this bitch
that's the kind of way because it's set up for the wet up.
Yeah, nigga. Right. So nigga, she pulls into the parking structure, parked on the wrong floor. She's on the 3rd floor, and she parked on the 4th floor. Mm-hmm. Between you getting out your car, walking through the building that way, and walking into the building, you don't notice no signs that say 4 or none of that shit.
Yeah.
Then you go to an apartment to a whole floor that you don't even know. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You walk into an apartment that's not even yours, that doesn't have your number on it. Right. Because that's not your floor. It's a motherfucking carpet in the front that's like a red...
he said he had a mat.
A mat that you don't have. And you walk into this motherfucking house. You telling me you don't notice... Everybody's house is different, bro.
The shit sound iffy when she said she saw a shadow in the dark moving around. Now, I don't know about y'all motherfuckers, but when I'm at home, nigga, I got lights on.
Me too.
I'm not moving around nowhere dark because I might hit my pinky toe on something, and you know when you hit your pinky toe, that shit is the worst shit in the world. I done did it. So, I always keep lights on. So, this nigga just burglar shit in the dark. That's a lie, bitch.
Yeah.
And now, come to find out, witnesses, heard you knocking on the door.
And saying, let me in.
Let me in.
And then you said your key didn't work. So how the fuck did you get the door open? They said those doors lock when you close the door.
Facts.
So they said, nigga, for her key to work, like her key didn't work. She burnt, like, bro, that bitch was on some other shit. Apparently, I don't know if it's true or not, but they said they had some type of relationship. And then they raided the nigga house. I mean, not raided the nigga house, but they went in afterwards.
That's the part that pissed me off.
They said he had weed in the house. But also, they said he had a FBI folder thing with a whole bunch of different files from the FBI in it. They said they found a police vest with decals that was ripped off from the police department. So if he not a police officer, he got this shit in his apartment.
How he get it?
Because
he was fucking her.
He was fucking her, bro.
And he cheated on that ugly bitch. And she
stopped fucking with her. And she got mad.
He cheated on that ugly bitch. I saw her picture. That bitch look like an egg McMuffin. Egg McMuffin, that's an ugly ass sandwich, man. Yo, you know that. I'm just saying. She do though. That bitch ugly as hell. She probably got some good pussy, but the bitch ugly, man. That's Egg McMuffin.
Bitch like one of them, the Who people from the Grinch movie.
Matter of fact, that's the name of this episode. That's an Egg McMuffin. That's an Egg McMuffin. Listen, I know what happened. He cheated on the bitch. She got mad. And she went over there. That's what she said about let me in. He like, no, bitch, get the fuck out.
Egg McMuffin ass.
Joe Egg McMuffin. Joe Egg McMuffin ass. Get the fuck out of here, ho.
Damn, bro.
Like, no, Tyrone, you gotta open this door. You know the white girls be. No, Tyrone, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of you. Shoot the shit out of too. Like, come on, man. That bitch knew she went to that nigga apartment.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I ain't never lived in an apartment in my life, but I guarantee you if I did, I would be fucking the bitch on the 4th floor, the 3rd floor, the 2nd floor, and the 1st floor, and I'm on the 5th floor.
But I'm gonna tell you something. My little brother live in an apartment, right?
Yeah.
All they floors look exactly the same, right?
Fact.
But when you go on the floors, nigga, all the numbers and shit is different.
Right.
So you gonna, of course, if that's not your goddamn number, how the fuck you went to this nigga apartment?
Man, I want them to get motherfucking Mariska Haggerty, aka Benson. Call Stabler and them. Get some DNA out her pussy. Cause they was fucking.
Yeah.
That's some I'm fucking this motherfucker type shit. Knock, knock, knock. Let me in. My key don't work. Ain't I look like an Egg McMuffin? You got me fucking like, come on, man. I'm just listen.
And the fucked up part is that shit happened like on a Friday. They didn't take her. No, it happened on a Thursday, and they didn't take her to jail till Sunday.
She the fuzz, man. You know how they do. They gonna take care of their own. It took them that long to get their story straight. They came out with that bullshit ass story and thought the evidence was gonna hold up. Come on now.
Nah.
They was fucking.
Yeah.
And I wish somebody that he know her and can
that
say
confirm that shit.
They was fucking. That's his bitch. Yeah. Or his, or
a bitch
vampire. The bitch you get at nighttime. She got to go before the sun come up, so nobody see the Egg McMuffin coming out your house.
But shit, like some of the neighbors might have seen her over there before, so they might tell it.
No, if it's white neighbors, they ain't saying nothing.
Shit, they didn't tell that the bitch was outside hollering and knocking on the door.
So she was hollering too.
They said she was hollering.
He was piping her. He was piping her. God bless the day. He was piping her. You can't be fucking with them white bitches, man. You see what happened when you fuck with them white bitches, man?
Nigga, all of them ain't like that, bro.
Man, when you putting that iron on that motherfucker, you put the iron on that motherfucker, nigga, and not even just white bitches. Every single woman, if you putting the right iron on a motherfucker, and when I say iron, I'm not talking about just dick. If you dicking, cooking, and cleaning, you dicking, cooking, and cleaning, my nigga, and maybe a little washing, she might want to wash her own shit, but you fold, oh, nigga, she gonna tear your heart out, nigga. She gonna shoot the shit out you, too. That's why they got that, some of them say got that crime of passion shit.
Yeah.
That's nigga, cuz, nigga, they know.
That shit get real.
Listen, and this is for y'all across the land. If a nigga just giving you dick, he piping you. Piping you right, piping you long, piping you all night. But when a nigga giving you that iron, he giving you all of it. Cooking, cleaning, folding clothes, washing, and a good dicking. You gotta watch that type of shit, man.
Yeah.
You can't be domestic with all these motherfuckers.
Yeah, they breed crazy, nigga.
They breed crazy. Women are crazy, man.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that sometimes they don't have the right.
Yeah.
But they snap, nigga, like, phew. You be scared, nigga, to tell your girl some shit. Like, man, I need to tell you something, but I'm put where all the knives at? Bitch, they at my mama's house, because it ain't about to go down in this motherfucker.
Bitch, we got sporks in this bitch.
And then and then at the end of the day, like I said, like she wasn't, the cutest thing. She like an Egg McMuffin.
Yeah.
So, you know, she's low self-esteem, probably this young black guy, you know. Obviously, he got a couple dollars in his pocket. He can get an apartment, got his own little spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he done ironed you out so good because you got bulletproof vests in this motherfucker, FBI. Who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Why the fuck do he got FBI files? Why? Is he a bounty hunter? Like, I think, could he be a bounty hunter?
He could be. But then they find 10 grams of weed and they report that shit like it mattered. Like, that nigga
gotta make sure to let you know, like, this nigga was a criminal.
But he was in his own home, so it don't even matter, nigga. She wasn't supposed to be in there. They supposed to search her motherfucking house before they search this nigga house.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But they gotta find some shit. And even if he had all that shit, which I don't think he did.
Yeah.
I think she put all that shit there. It took 4 days for them to get a story together.
Yeah. They could have did all type of shit.
Man,
they probably even put the files and shit in there.
Like, we gonna throw these little FBI files.
But no, that would be making their case look worse because they'll make it look like they had prior,
What they should have did was sprinkle some crack on them. No, you sprinkle some crack on the motherfucker. That's it.
Like, you just chalk that shit up as an L.
He wasn't nothing. He wasn't nobody.
Yeah.
But God bless the dead on that one. Like, what's her name? Bitch. No,
yeah,
we ain't gonna tell your name. Bitch, you famous for dumb shit this week. I know you probably in some. Is she locked up right now? Right?
Nah, she out.
All right, so bitch, go to Wordplay the Podcast and you watch this shit about yourself. You egg McMuffin face looking asshole.
Bitch.
With your hash brown booty, bitch. You tripping?
He said,
motherfucker.
With her ugly ass, nigga. Fuck her.
You know, bitch. That's your motherfucking name. I can't stand that motherfucker. What her time like, man?
Nigga, we at the hour 15.
I'm gonna kill somebody in this motherfucker. They always trying to discredit a nigga though.
That's why I ain't like that shit, bro. And the lawyer was going hard on that shit. Like, that shit don't even matter, nigga. Like, at the end of the day, he was in his own confines of his own house.
So he booked the bitch for manslaughter, but them motherfucking people down there riding, they like, no, I mean, they
That's murder, bro.
Murder. And Texas got the death penalty. I don't think she a cop. I don't think they're gonna get her for the murder. They're gonna get her for the man one.
They're gonna try to do that shit, but still, nigga, it's murder because she took 2 shots.
All they gotta do is prove that they was fucking.
Yeah.
That's it. And he was hitting her. I know he was hitting her.
Yeah,
let me in. Yeah, he was hitting her.
Yeah.
Or she gonna come to the store, he stole my bulletproof vest.
But you know them police officers are a little crazy anyway, a little bit.
What you mean?
A lot of them had like mental issues and shit, so she could have been a little bit. They said like they be up for like 24 hours and shit like that. So sometimes they act erratically. So she could have just been, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I do if I'm up for 24 hours?
What?
Sleep.
Yeah, me too.
When I'm not up no more, nigga, I'm not about
but
to go
sometimes
out.
they be doing shit like that's why I want to see what's in her blood when the toxicology report come back and see if she was drunk or high or something.
It don't even fucking matter. That bitch need to get murder or man one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Period.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man. That shit. Nigga, shouts out to Wordplay the Podcast, man. We be on some shit.
For real, nigga.
Egg nigga, that's the new one.
Egg McMuffin ass bitch.
We gotta clip that, man.
Yeah, we clipping that.
Face looking ass bitch.
You stupid, boy. Yeah,
she
fuck that bitch, bro.
Cause she probably had some good pussy, but the bitch was ugly. You know, that's Egg McMuffin. That's some ugly ass sounds. You ever looked at one of them motherfuckers?
I'm straight on her, bro. I told you what she looked like, nigga.
Yeah.
She like that cartoon, The Sprouts. You know what they had, nigga? She got that cabbage shaped ass head.
Man, you know what? Fuck you, Jay. Nigga talk about the Sprouts. All right, man. Anything else you want to talk about, bro?
Nah, I'm good, bro.
You sure? You got everything out?
I got everything out. That shit was. I feel like we got some good shit.
All right. Like I said, always like, subscribe, share. Let us know what y'all want us to talk about, what y'all feel like we need to add to the show. We are open for anything. This is only episode 35. We got 3,000 episodes to go.
Yes, we developing a lot more shit, so you're going to see a little changes, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be switching in and out of different shit, trying to see what work, and you know what I'm saying? Make that
I still
shit.
think the couch worked better, but
we'll see what it do.
that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like if we not like hardcore, like drinking and shit like that, I think we'd be on the couch, but that's just my opinion.
We'll see.
All right. But this has been another episode of Wordplay the Podcast. I am your host, Drake Parker.
It's your man, Big J.
There you go.
Come on, bro.
We out, man.
Episode 35.
There you go. You're learning.
Shut the fuck up.
What you mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends.